Great afternoon, great afternoon. Hey, this is Wesley Virgin. Welcome to the Sunday Mindset Message here, where I just basically give you the message and the tools to be able to conquer your week this week. It is Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, approximately 12:30 p.m. here, and it's important for us in the beginning of the week to begin to create the week, right? I don't believe that we should wait for the week to happen. I believe at this moment where you are in your life on this day, if it's Sunday, of course, to begin to create your week, to visualize your week, and to be able to manifest the week that you want to have here. But this afternoon, I want to talk about something here, and I want you to write this down. Please, everybody take notes here. Is everybody here? High energy, high income. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me perfectly. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're feeling amazing. Let me know that you're grateful. Let me know that you are excited for the week because you're excited for the progress. You're excited for all the great things that are getting ready to take place in your life here. But this afternoon's title is, You're Not Broken, but You Are the Problem. Okay, please write that down, please. You're not broken, but you are the problem. You may be thinking about, well, what do you mean exactly? Listen, there's one thing that's very peculiar about the world, okay? The world will tell you that you are broken, okay? You know, when was the last time you turned on your TV and it's late night and you see that commercial that says, are you feeling down? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling lazy? Are you feeling lethargic? Or you may be depressed, but we have something for you, okay? Take Prozac. It has been said. You see, does that make sense? Can I get an amen, please? Right? Listen, the world is going to continually, for the rest of your life and my life, to tell you that you're broken, that you're no good, that you have that you have trauma in your life, that you're not good enough. What I want you to understand is, let me go deeper here. Come with the word, go deeper, Wes. Listen, what I want you to understand is, thinking that you are the problem is what is called an identity statement. Okay? Now, what is an identity statement? Whenever we say that I am broken, you are now associating yourself with being broken. So instead of saying that while I'm experiencing a few problems, a few challenges in my life, you're now identifying yourself as a person who is broken. And if you say that you are broken, you begin to act as if you are broken. Can I get an amen, please? It's just Sunday. Come on now. Did that make sense? When a woman or man say, I'm broken, I'm lost, what you don't realize when you use those words together like that, you are no longer talking about actions or characteristics. You're now identifying yourself as this type of person, which means it doesn't matter how much you work, how much you sacrifice, nor read, pray, you are forced to act as if you are broken. Okay? Does that make sense? But, however, okay, because I want to keep this, let me keep this real this afternoon here. Just because you're not broken doesn't mean that you're the problem, that you're not the problem. When I say that you're the problem is that many of us, we spend too much time externally trying to fix what needs to be fixed internally. Okay? And many of you, you're blaming your spouse. Well, my spouse didn't do that. Well, my kids would do this. Well, if my parents were like this. Well, if my mentor would just tell me this. If Wesley would just give me the secret to success, then I'll be rich. If Wesley would just give me a call, if he would just have one meeting with me, if the mentorship would act right, well, if my manager would just treat me better. See, listen, one of the mysteries of the world, and it's not even a mystery here, but it's the mystery to a bunch of people, unfortunately, is that they're not the problem. Like, everybody wants to increase their quality of life. Like, we want a better life, right? Like, who wants to work for a living? Nobody. Who wants to do things they don't want to do? No one, right? Everybody wants to have some money. Everybody wants to be fit and have the physicality to receive compliments. Everybody wants to be healthy and happy. But many of you are unwilling to take accountability that you're the problem. I want you to understand this. Let me throw this deep into your psyche here, that people and your experiences are not the reasons for your lack of results. Please write that down. Let me back up again. People and your negative experiences are not the issue because of your lack of results. Okay? It's not the reason why you're not getting results. It's not the reason why you're not making progress. It's not because you had a terrible childhood. It's not because you don't have a supportive wife, a supportive husband. It's not because you don't have a degree. It's not because that you're not living in the West. It's not because of your demographical location. It's you. I want everybody to comment below. It's me. Now, I know that's a hard pill to swallow to say it's you. Because, see, at the same time I say those words and I ask you to comment those words, it's me, I can feel that you want to repudiate that statement. You want to reject all notions that it's you. No, it's not me, Wes. It's definitely not me. I couldn't control that. See, that's what the poor and the average love. I couldn't control that situation. What could I do? I did everything I could do. How many of you ever said, I did everything I could do within my power to make this thing work? It's not me. It's them. It's the experience. I could control it. And I agree with you. You can't control them. But you can control you. But see, no one goes deeper. Hey, comment below, go deeper, Wes. You know, when we say, well, you need to control yourself. Well, what does that really mean? When people say, well, you can't control other people, but you can't control yourself. But what does that mean, Wesley Virgin? What do you mean? I can control myself. Write this down. You can control and manage how you respond. That's your power. Okay? That's what you have power over, is your response, your perception of the things and the people as they start to come into your life, the issues, the problems, people that talk about you, people that tease you, people that demean you, hurt you. Your power is your ability to respond or don't respond. Is that making sense here? Can I get an amen, please? Oof. I know you felt that. Okay? That's your power. Okay? See, you're the problem because you have not realized that the power is how you respond to negativity. How do you respond to the divorce? How do you respond to the debt? How do you respond to the failure in your business? How do you respond to your coworker that wants you to be fired? How do you respond if you lose your car? How do you respond if you lose your home? How do you respond if your kids are not acting right? How do you respond when everybody around you don't support you? How do you respond when you get no views on your YouTube channel? How do you respond when you get no likes on your Instagram post? How do you respond? Listen, let me give you a secret. It's okay to feel. Because I know what you're thinking. Well, Wesley, I feel a certain way. I just don't feel happy. I feel sad. I feel stressed. I feel overwhelmed. I feel stuck. Listen, one thing that God has given us is the ability to feel. Can I get an amen? Oof. I mean, you have to thank God that we can feel, right? Feel. I want everybody to come at the word feel. We have to be so grateful that God has given us the opportunity to feel, right? But listen here. Listen. Just because you feel sadness or feel depression or feel anger doesn't mean that you need to act on it. See, that's called discipline. That's called awareness. Okay? Now, you can feel horny, right? We have to thank God that we feel that way. We feel lust, horniness. We feel happy, feel tired, but you don't have to act on it. That's called discipline. That's called having power and dominion over yourself. Does that make sense? Are you with me here? Because I know I have a few of you say, well, I just feel, stop it. Yeah, feel it, but don't act on it. Well, I feel pissed off because I feel that I invested my money and it didn't work. Feel it, but don't act on it. Well, I feel angry at that person. They used me. They did me wrong. They talked about me. They lied to me. They fabricated the truth. Feel it, but don't act on it. That's what separates you from the masses, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you are spending so much time of your life trying to convince and persuade people that you're a good person. I'm a good person. I just want to do right. I don't want anybody talking negative on my name. Listen, for the rest of your life and the rest of my life, it's going to be somebody that's going to be negative towards you. I want you to understand that. For the rest of your life and the rest of my life, somebody's going to piss you off. Somebody's going to upset you. Someone's going to cause you to feel sadness. But where your power is how you respond. What I want you to understand is for you to understand and to eradicate yourself and to eliminate these things out of your life to make room for abundance, you have to understand that your power is how you act when you feel something that doesn't align with what you want. Write that down. Does that make sense? That's your power. First, understanding that you are the problem. First, understanding that you're not broken. You're not broken. Two, understanding that, but you are the problem, which means is that only you can fix it. And by fixing it, your life, your money, your relationships, is that you have to fix you. Well, what am I fixing, Wesley? Your attitude, your behavior, your intelligence, your emotional intelligence, how you act, how you behave, your habits, your disciplines, your motivations, your values, all the intangibles that we don't talk enough about, that what needs to be altered in you. Can I get an amen, please? Come on. Talk to me. Okay? Who's taking notes? Who's taking notes? Listen, I want you to come at the word, it's me. You're the problem. It took me a very long time to realize that, because in my 20s, I thought that I wasn't the problem, honestly. At the age of 21 is when I made a decision that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Honestly, I wanted to be a successful entrepreneur at the age of 21. And I did what most people do. I went to the seminars. I went to the money-making events. I got introduced to self-development through network marketing and started to read books and started to understand more about me and more about my behaviors and attitudes and the way that I think. And let me tell you something, for 8 to 9 years, I didn't see any progress in my life because it was easy for me to blame the mentor. It was easy for me to blame the person that was the owner of the company. It was easy for me to blame my parents. It was easy for me to blame everybody outside of me. Well, it's the job. It's the manager. They didn't treat me right. So I decided to leave. Well, it was their fault because how they respond to me. I was doing everything right and they decided to let me go. I want you to understand something. And this is the harsh truth about developing oneself, that even if you're right, like you may be right. Maybe they did treat you like shit. Maybe they did do you wrong at your job. Maybe you did everything right in their relationship and they still let you go, or they still hurt you. Maybe you tried everything on the planet to make money, you're still not making money. What I want you to understand, it is very easy for us to slide in the areas of, it's not me. It's not me, but it is you. That's the tough part. But what I don't want you to do, when you say it's me, it doesn't mean that you need to begin to berate yourself. You don't need to begin to call yourself a loser. Well, I'm no good. No, it's not an opportunity for you to be negative towards yourself because it's you. Just because you're the problem doesn't mean that you need to stay at home under the covers and cry about your life for the next 10 years. Just because you're the problem just doesn't mean that no one's never going to be with you. Just because you're the problem doesn't mean that it's no opportunities out on the planet. Just because you're the problem doesn't mean that you need to eat yourself to death and become an overweight fat person. Just because you're the problem doesn't mean that you need to smoke weed for the rest of your life because you think you need weed to relieve stress. Just because you're the problem doesn't mean you need to smoke cigarettes and vape and use coke and all types of weird drugs to alter your mood. No. You stating that you are the problem is maturity. A mature person says, you know what, I'm the problem, which means that I must take responsibility of how I react. I must take responsibility of how I feel. I must take responsibility of my attitude. I must do this. If you don't do that, life would never get better for you, not in the way that you want it to. Hello, who am I talking to right now? Some of you get fired. You blaming everybody. You instantly blame other people. They fired me today. Those mother effers, and they did this, and I worked so hard. I can't believe they. Shut up. Stop. Even if you right, it doesn't matter. I invested my money. Nothing worked. I put all my money and all my time, and nothing worked. These people screwed me. They did. Stop. Even if it was true, it doesn't matter. When I say it doesn't matter, it is not going to add any value to your life. It's not going to add any value to their life or to the greater good. You have to think this way. Life at times is like chess. If you ever play chess, you can't just be thinking about the first move. A great chess player thinks 5 moves in the future. You're thinking about the first move. So you're just responding to the world. You're just reacting to the world. And you're allowing the world to treat you like a puppet. When any time something negative happens to you, whenever you don't feel good, you feel stressed, you feel sad, now you want to blame somebody. I'm going to blame the teacher. I'm going to blame the professor. Well, they're the reason. It's because of them. They're not teaching me properly. They. The people that say they did this and they do this, they're victims, and you don't even realize it. You're a victim to the people that you don't like. You're a victim to the people that you can't stand. What I want you to understand is, if you want to make progress, if you want to be a formidable human being, you want to be sovereign, you want to be strong and confident, if you want to be resilient, if you want to be able to navigate this world in a way that people can't touch you, but yet they attract to you, You want to be able to navigate this world where people do your bidding. They listen to you. They follow to you. They take your instructions. And for you to do that, you must understand that it's you. Okay? Coming again, it's me. The thing is, the reason why I want you to comment those words below, it's me, because I want you to be very aware that it is you. And I want you to demonstrate to yourself that it's you. Some of you are 40 and 50 years old, your 30s, you're getting older, you're married, some of you have people in your life, you got children, you're still out there acting like you're representing adolescent behavior like children still blaming everybody else for your success, blaming the government, blaming Donald Trump, blaming Biden, blaming everything, right? Blaming the TV. Where's the marketing? Where's the rich people? The rich people not giving us all the secrets. It's their fault. You know, and they're not telling us what we need to do. They're keeping us like this. Black people blaming the white people. Stop it. You sound silly. Stop the blame game because it's futile. Okay? It's useless to blame other things to justify why you're not making progress. Does that make sense, please? Just useless. Every man and every woman on this rant right now that is listening to my voice, listen, you have the unique opportunity right now in this moment to begin to transform and to begin to transcend outside of your problems or issues and your adversities right now in this moment. Do you not know that? I don't care if you're in the bed right now, maybe a Sunday fun day right now, maybe you're in the car driving, maybe you're at the job that you can't stand. Do you not understand that you can begin at any given moment to begin to transcend your issues and your problems? When I get on live, the questions I always get, well, Wesley, how do I get out of my situation? Wesley, how do I get out of this tough spot? How do I get out? How do I get out? How do I get out? Stop thinking about it. How many times are you going to repeat to yourself about your debt, about your problems, about your issues, about what's not going right in your life? Like, how many times are you going to repeat this information? You already know that you're broke. You already know that you're average. You know that you have a job that you can't stand. You know you're with a person that you don't even like in your marriage. You know the marriage is failing. Stop talking about it. Stop putting energy towards it. Why? Because your words are power. What you say is what you get. What you continue to say is what you become. Can I get an amen, please? Okay. What you continue to say is what you become. Remember that. It took me a very long time to understand this, and I was by myself. I didn't have a mentor. People ask me all the time, Wesley, did you have a mentor? I did not. I wasn't fortunate enough to have one. And that's why I decided to be a mentor for you, even though I'm virtual, even though you can't see me. But if you think deeply enough, you could tell I'm right there with you. If you use your imagination, you can tell that I actually do want you to succeed. I want you to win. I understand everybody's not going to win financially. I know everybody's not going to be consistently happy. I know everybody's not going to have the body of their dreams. I know everybody's not going to find their soulmate or find the love of their life. But I'm only interested in the people who committed. And the people that are committed are not necessarily smart people. It's not about being smart. Excuse me. It's not about being this super smart person. A committed person is a person that doesn't give up when roadblocks begin to form in front of them. You know, a person that doesn't throw in the towel easily when they run across some form of adversity. Those are the people that I'm talking to. Okay? I want everybody to comment these words below. I am committed. Talk to me. Come on. I am committed. Everybody, you too, big head. Right down below. I am committed. See, these are the words that I want you to begin to say. Some of you just need a revamp or a refinement of your vocabulary, because the words that you're using are permeating your psyche. That's giving you the results that you don't want. I am committed. Comment below. I am committed. Then my question is, what are you committed to? What are you committed to? Then the next question is, why are you committed? You know, some of you are just sitting there listening to me on your iPhone, maybe on your computer. Some of you are in Europe, France, America, Canada, India, Nepal, Australia, Hawaii, Philippines, Thailand, Florida, New York, California. And listen, why are you committed? Because it's not enough to say I am committed. See, I know a lot of you thought that just by saying those words, that's enough. I am committed, Wes. I am committed. Why? Why are you committed? Tell me something that will bring tears to my eyes. Tell me something that will cause me to be choked up. Why? Because if you don't, there won't be any emotion propelling you through the tough times that life is going to bring you. Okay? That's something I want you to think about here on Sunday. Today is gorgeous, by the way. And I want you to begin to, say, all right, I'm committed, but why am I committed? And sometime today, I want you to take out a sheet of paper and I want you to write down why you're committed. And I want you to keep writing until tears start to roll down your cheek and start to hit the paper. You hear me? This is a very emotional experience when you do it right. I want you to write down why you are committed to being rich. Why are you committed to bettering your quality of life? Why are you committed to refining your body? Why are you committed to refining your mind? Why are you committed to transforming every area of your life? Why are you committed to being a better father? Why are you committed to being a better husband, a better mother, a better wife? Why? And I want you to continue to write until tears start to roll down those eyes. Because if you're not able to cajole an emotional feeling out of your body about your why, you don't want it. You don't want it bad enough. Okay? All that means is you don't want it bad enough. And many of you don't want it bad enough. And I know by your action, not by your words. I know by your actions, not by your words. Listen, folks, this concludes the Sunday Mindset Message. Comment the word amen if you got value here tonight or this morning, this afternoon. Comment the word amen if you got value here. Thank you for sharing this out. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak with you this morning and just share my 2 cents with you as it relates to reconstructing your life. And you can reconstruct your life. And you will. I know some of you feel that you're in a dark place. Turn on the light. I know some of you feel, well, I'm in a dark hole. Get out the hole. I know if some of you feel stuck, get unstuck. How do you do that? Choose different words. Choose different words to describe your experience. Your words are creative mechanisms that allow our reality to construct the way that we want it to be. I love you. Hey guys, if you don't mind, do me a favor. In the next 2 seconds, I'm going to post this video. Watch it again, 1. And 2, if you don't mind, leave a comment, leave a review if you don't mind. I don't ask for anything at all. I do this for free from the top of my heart. So all I ask for you kindly, please, to come back to the video and just leave a review about the rant, about Sunday's rant. Even if it's, thanks, Wes. I love it, Wes. I hate it, Wes. You got a big head, Wes. Whatever. Just come back, if you don't mind, to the video. I'm going to post it in 2 seconds. And just let me know how you felt and is it working for you. So much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. I love you to life. And let's go.